Namaskaraha. What is Sanatana Dharma? There is so much talk about Sanatana, Sanatani, and what is the Sanatana Dharma? Let us explore in this SubhAshitam. There are different interpretations to what Sanatana Dharma is all about. Sanatana means something Puratana, something Sanatana. Sanatana means very old. We don't know how old it is, very ancient. We have no calculations, or we don't have any methodology to calculate how many eons before these things happened. We don't know when the Vedas were born, when actually Veda Vyasa was there, and when did he, compile the Mahabharata. We have some calculations. We have historians, we have analysts who do a lot of calculations and come up with some interesting calculations and interesting timelines. At the same time, we don't know exactly when all these happened. So that is why we call them as Sanatana Dharma, which was very, very old, which was very ancient, which came at the beginning, which was there before anything else. Now, Sanatana Dharma, is it just going to some temple? Is it just applying the vibhuti or the namam or the chandanam or whatever it is on the face? Is it just bowing before some god or something like that? Is it just that? If we have to bring it to the common person or the scientific person or the analytical person or the person who debates, is there God or is there, what is all this God thing and all that? So to put to them or to bring it to them in a very, very scientific manner, this SubhAshitam is the answer. So Sanatana Dharma, yes, we have to go through all these rituals. Yes, we have to practice all these rituals. As we discussed earlier, we have to go through without passing the first standard or second standard. You cannot get to the 10th or the 11th or the graduation or the PhD. You have to go through the process. So there are a lot of things to understand. There is a lot of jnana, knowledge to be gotten into. You have to get it, and then only we can realize all these things. And that's why we need to go through the scriptures properly to understand, have a better understanding. Just one shloka cannot say everything, but yet it says the common thing, the common denominator, the simple thing for the analytical mind. And what is that Sanatana Dharma? That is this SubhAshitam. Let's see what this SubhAshitam is all about. Satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat, na bruyat satyam apriyam, priyam cha na anritam bruyat or nanritam bruyat, yeshaha dharma sanatanaha. Let's explore. Satyam bruyat. Bruyat means say it. Bruyat is saying. Say Satyam. Say the truth. Satyam bruyat. We have seen earlier, Satyam is a very common word which is available in all Indian languages. So Satyam bruyat, say the truth. Don't mix it. Satyam bruyat. Let's go word to word, okay? Satyam bruyat. So say the truth. Priyam bruyat. You want to say the truth, but say it pleasingly. Priyam bruyat. Say it pleasingly. All the factors that contribute to Sanatana Dharma. So Satyam bruyat, say the truth, say it pleasingly. Priyam bruyat. Satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat. Na bruyat satyam apriyam. Wow. Na bruyat satyam apriyam. Apriyam satyam na bruyat. Apriyam is, priyam is pleasing. Apriyam, non-pleasing, unpleasant, which is not palatable, which will not be digested, which is not okay for the other person, which they may resist, which may create instability or they may not like it. Apriyam satyam. That could be the truth. You could be telling them the truth. You may say it. You want to say it. It's the truth. But if you say it, you are going to hurt the other person. You are going to hurt the opposite person. They are not going to like it, and you know it very well, and you don't have to learn PhD for that. At home it happens, at office it happens, on the road it happens. It happens everywhere. You know it's the truth, but you don't want to say it because it might hurt them. Na bruyat satyam apriyam. Apriyam satyam na bruyat. If it's going to hurt the other person, don't say it. Na bruyat. Even if it's the truth, don't say it. Wow. What a revelation. Apriyam satyam na bruyat. Priyam cha na nritam bruyat. Oh, you have to say things pleasingly. You have to say pleasant things. You have to make sure that the other person is very comfortable. They are very, very happy all the time. Every time they see you, you need to make them very, very comfortable. And you want to sugarcoat and say things. Well, if it's not the truth, then don't say it just to please the other person. Priyam cha, even if it is pleasing, na nritam bruyat. Don't say something that is very, very false. Don't flatter anybody. Just like that, don't flatter anybody. Don't say something that is untrue. They will understand. You are just saying it for the sake of saying it. You don't mean it. If you say things like that, it's not going to go well. So you want to stop yourself from saying things which are not truthful just to please the other person. Yeah, at the outset it may look okay, but still you don't want to do it. This is Sanatana Dharma. So, you want to say the truth, you want to say it pleasingly, pleasing truth, pleasingly, everything pleasing. But, apriyam satyam, if it is not palatable, if it's not okay with the other person, don't say it, even if it's the truth. And priyam, just to please the others, don't say something that is not the truth. Yeshaha dharmaha sanatanaha. This is the eternal truth. This is the truth of ages, and this is what almost every religion in the world says. It says, the religion says it, the Dharma says it, the doctrines say that. But what people practice, it's a different thing altogether. Easier said than done. We have spoken about it so many times. So it's easier said than done. How much ever we can practice this, you and I are practicing the eternal Dharma, the eternal way of life. That's what the seers were all about. That's where they were seeking in their life. So let's seek this eternal truth of Sanatana Dharma. Thanks for listening. Whatever is your best point or whichever you like the most, please make sure you comment and say the truth in the comments box. I would love to read it, and people would love to read it. Thank you so much.
என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயுமல்லவா என்னப்பனல்லவா என் தாயுமல்லவா பொன்னப்பனல்லவா பொன்னம்பலத்தவா பொன்னப்பனல்லவா பொன்னம்பலத்தவா